Putting together this marble cake or zebra cake, however you want to call it, is so easy, and I love the process of putting it together because I find it rather hypnotizing. And the result's a beautiful cake that just needs a little cream. To kick things off, you need about 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And to that I added 1 heaped tablespoon of baking powder, followed by about a cup of sugar. As usual, I'm using raw sugar here, but you can use regular sugar. Now for the wet ingredients, I'm adding some vegetable oil, followed by 4 eggs. It was at this point I should have added my milk, but I completely forgot. This is what happens when you don't write what you're supposed to be doing down. Anyway, so add your wet ingredients to your dry ones. Make sure you've added your milk as well. And then I'm using a whisk attachment on my machine to just make things easier. Just give it a good mix and make sure the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients are well mixed. So you can see I added milk. And I also didn't have milk, so I used almond milk. The cake was okay. I prefer using whole milk because it definitely renders a much softer cake. So once your batter is mixed, you want to add half of it into a piping bag. You could add half of it into a bowl as well if you want to skip the piping bag. I just find this easier, it's mess free. So the other half, I'm going to add some cocoa powder and cinnamon to that and mix it up until everything is nice and smooth and there's no lumps. And then add the rest of your batter to a separate piping bag. It's so beautiful. So that's basically the hard work done. And again, I've just closed off the top with a rubber band. So I've got a greased cake tin and I'm adding my vanilla cake mix first, followed by the chocolate. And I mean, this is really up to you and how you want to make it look at the end. You can start with the chocolate, then put the vanilla. Either way, the process is the same. You just start with one, add the chocolate, and keep adding a different batter in the center. And that's it. You just have to keep going until you finish all your batter. It's so beautiful. Like I said, it's hypnotizing to look at. So once you've finished all your batter, I love to take a skewer or even a knife and just form a pattern by pushing the batter back and forth. And I think it makes a beautiful kind of star flower pattern. While my cake's baking, I use that time to whip up some cream until it forms soft peaks. And I bake my cake in a 180-degree oven for about 35 minutes. There we go, it's nice and done. And I mean, it's so pretty. All you need is some cream and of course some coffee. I feel like this is my moment, especially during COVID times. You need to do these things just to kind of, take time for yourself. So this is my moment where I just sit with my dark coffee, my cake, my cream, and I suddenly feel like the world is better. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. Don't forget to let me know how it goes when you try it, and don't forget to take a little time for yourselves, especially now. I'll catch you guys in the next video.